In today's video, I'm going to show you how to unpublish a Soft app, step by step. Soft is a powerful no-code platform that lets you build web applications from Airtable or Google Sheets data, and unpublishing is a crucial skill when you need to take your app offline for maintenance, updates, or a major relaunch. If you find this helpful, please like and subscribe, and let's get started. There may be times when you need to temporarily take your application offline, such as when making major updates, fixing issues, or preparing for a new launch. Unpublishing your Soft app removes it from public access while allowing you to continue editing it in the workspace. This is a common workflow for developers and creators alike, because you don't want users stumbling onto a broken page or seeing half-finished changes. Instead of deleting the app or jeopardizing your data, unpublishing gives you total control over when your audience sees the final product. In this lesson, you'll learn exactly how to unpublish a Soft app, and I'll cover the process from start to finish so you can do it with confidence. First, log into your Soft account. Head to the Soft website and sign in with your credentials. Once you're in, you'll land on the main dashboard, which is essentially your command center. This dashboard shows all your applications, your recent activity, and some quick stats. If you have multiple apps, you'll want to locate the one you intend to unpublish. Take a moment to verify you're working in the correct account, especially if you manage projects for different clients or teams. It's a small step, but it saves you from accidentally touching the wrong app later on. Now click Applications from the left sidebar. This opens up a list of every application you've built or are currently working on. The sidebar is your primary navigation tool in Soft, so get comfortable with it. You'll see options like Home, Applications, Templates, and your account settings. Selecting Applications brings you to a visual grid or list view of your projects, depending on your preference. From here, you can see the status of each app, whether it's published, unpublished, or in draft mode. This visual cue is helpful because it tells you at a glance which apps are live and which are under construction.
Open the application you want to unpublish. Click on the app card or name to enter the Builder interface.
This is the workspace where you design and configure every aspect of your application. The Builder is where you add blocks, connect data sources, and tweak design elements. If you've been editing your app, you're probably familiar with this environment. But even if you're just stepping into it, don't worry, it's intuitive. Once inside, you'll see a left sidebar that houses all your main settings and sections, which is exactly where we need to go next. In the left sidebar, click Settings. The Settings menu is the hub for all the back-end configuration of your app. Here you can manage your domain, connect integrations, and control basic behaviors. It's important to understand that the settings area is separate from the pages you build for your users. Think of it as the engine room of your ship. You come here to adjust the machinery, not to steer the wheel. When you click Settings, you'll be presented with a few subcategories, and the one we need is right at the top. Select General. This is the first tab under Settings, and it contains the most fundamental options for your application. The general settings include your app name, favicon, SEO metadata, and time zone. You'll also find your app's URL settings here, though we're not changing those today. Scrolling through the General tab gives you a good overview of your app's identity and how it presents itself to the world. But for our purpose, we need to head to the very bottom of this page. Scroll down to the bottom of the page. Continue scrolling past all the fields for app name, description, and any other configuration options. It might seem like a long list, but stay with me. The bottom of the General Settings page is where the sensitive actions live. Soft deliberately places the Unpublish option here so that you don't accidentally hit it while making routine changes. This is a common design pattern in web applications, hiding destructive or irreversible actions at the end of a section to prevent mistakes. You'll also notice other options like deleting your entire app, which is even further down, so always exercise caution when you reach this area. Locate the Unpublish option. You should see a button or link that clearly says Unpublish. It's usually styled in a way that stands out, often with a red or orange color to signal that this action has consequences. Do not confuse it with the Publish button, which is typically green and used to make changes live. The Unpublish option is your way to take your app off the public internet. If you're unsure whether you're in the right place, double-check the label. Some apps might call it Unpublish app or take offline, but in Soft it's straightforward. Klonk to tuankuchen mouse. Once you click, the system will immediately recognize your request. Don't click it multiple times if nothing seems to happen right away. Sometimes it takes a second or two for the confirmation dialog to appear. This is a common pitfall for beginners. They see no immediate response and click again, which can cause confusion or errors. Be patient and wait for Softr to process your click. The platform is designed to be responsive, but it does need a moment to prepare the confirmation prompt. Confirm that you want to unpublish the application if prompted. A dialog box will pop up asking you to confirm your decision. This is a safety net. Softr wants to make sure you really meant to take your app offline, because once you confirm, your users will no longer be able to access it. The confirmation box will typically say something like, "Are you sure you want to unpublish this application?" and give you the option to cancel or confirm. Read it carefully, then click the confirm button if you're ready. If you accidentally clicked unpublish, this is your chance to back out without any harm done. Wait for Softr to complete the process. The system will now work in the background to remove your app from public visibility. This usually takes a few seconds, but it can vary depending on server load or the complexity of your application. During this time, you might see a loading spinner or a brief status message. Resist the urge to refresh the page or navigate away. Doing so could interrupt the process and leave your app in an inconsistent state. Just watch for the confirmation that the unpublishing is complete. You'll know it's done when you see a success message or when the app status changes in your dashboard. Verify that the application is no longer publicly accessible. This is a crucial step that many people skip, and it can lead to embarrassment later. Open a new browser tab or an incognito window and try to access your app's URL. You should see a page that says the app is unavailable, or you might get a 404 error, depending on how Softr handles unpublished apps. If you can still see your live app, something went wrong, and you'll need to go back and repeat the steps. Testing from an incognito window is important because your regular browser might have cached the old version of your site, making it appear as though it's still live when it's not. Continue editing your application while it remains unpublished. This is one of the best parts. Unpublishing doesn't lock you out or limit your ability to make changes. You can still access the builder, modify pages, update content, and test everything internally. Think of it as working on a secret project behind the scenes. Your users won't see any of your edits until you decide to publish again. This is perfect for major overhauls, redesigns, or debugging sessions where you don't want anyone watching over your shoulder. When you're ready to go live, simply return to the same general settings page, find the publish button, and your app will be back online for the world to see. To recap, you've just learned how to unpublish a Softr app, giving you full control over when your application is visible to the public. This skill is invaluable for anyone building web apps, whether you're launching a new feature, fixing a bug, or preparing for a big launch. Remember, you can always edit your app while it's unpublished, so take your time and make sure everything is perfect before clicking that publish button again. If you ever need to revisit these steps, just save this video or come back to it later. Thanks for watching and happy building.